And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. He has found the way through. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Camavinga. And they've got rid. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, they could break here. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Bellingham. And here's Griezmann. Great ball, and he's in here. And they can counter here. Now it's Maradona. Gavi. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust...
Messi! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And it's Gavi. Toni Kroos. Now it's Maradona. Knocks it into space. Swept in. Oh, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Barcelona could counter here. That's a good run down the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Vinicius Junior with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Can he get on the end of this? And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's gone looking for safety. Looking for options for movement. Gavi. Gavi will not want to lose out here. And a chance! That's fallen kindly here. He's delivered all right. There is the breakthrough. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now, can they get him away? Koundé. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's neat. A heavy challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Koundé attempts a clearance. Gavi! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Vinicius Junior. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Gavi. Tries to play it through. And he's in on goal. And the finish! They've done it! They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Probing pass. Maradona providing an outlet on that flank. Terrific header! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
A case now. Chance, surely!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Over to the left. Hazard. Great vision. It's a promising position. Camavinga. He's got 2. It's there. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, played right into his path. He's shifting through the gears here. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que este estadio dispone de un circuito cerrado de televisión para garantizar su seguridad.
And we're off again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Romario. And that's gone loose. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Maradona. He is close! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Camavinga. That's been cut out, well played.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18, Hazard.
And here's Camavinga. And he's whipped it across.
Iniesta.
That's going to go a long way. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Maradona, Toni Kroos. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Eder Militao makes the interception. Looking to play him in, and that's not going to reach. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Alaba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vinicius Junior!
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And that was very necessary. What a throw in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Ball is over the line. David Villa is onto this. Shot could be on. Lovely feet. Oh, what a ball! He's having a shot! It's their second corner of the game. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ricky Puig. The ball goes... It's a mighty effort! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's a sharp little ball here. Kubo going face-to-face with his great rival. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make... Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys. He's in plenty of space here. Out of play for a goal kick. Some resolute defending there. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's clever. Oh, well played. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. He's found a way through. That's an excellent interception. Neymar. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. That is a great pick out. Takes a shot! It's in! Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Koundé. Now it's Kubo. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Villa. Rudiger. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that was vital. Camavinga. And the counter is on. Pedri in acres of space out wide. Climbs up big! No joy, but a decent try. It's made its way to him. And this is it. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Gavi! Oh, impressive strike.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
And it's Iniesta. Camavinga. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And he's worked it through. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Neymar. David Villa. Shot a goal! Sticks it away! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Barcelona playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct...
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And Bebeto! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And it's Albert. He's having a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Great vision. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I really like the look of this guy, Peter, Yannick Ferreira Carrasco. For me, he's the complete wide attacker. Supremely talented with his feet, a very credible goal threat, and he has terrific drive going forward, as well as a great delivery into the box.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Vinicius Junior.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Christensen kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's a good ball out wide. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Mbappe, now it's Pedri. Chouameni, Bebeto, good purposeful run. Oh, smashing header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Benzema clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Benzema. Knocks it in. He's had a shot! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's away! And he shoots! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Foot in. And it's made its way to him. And this is Griezmann. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Aimed beyond the defence. Out towards the flank. Nice interception, well timed. Pedri looking to play him in. Mbappe receives it in a wide position.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Mbappe. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he
Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Valverde. And here's Benzema. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Searching pass he's played there. And that has left him in a heap. That ball looks a good one. And this is Griezmann. He's picked his way through. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Header comes in! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rudiger actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Can he get on the end of this? David goes for a shot! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Bellingham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. David Villa has been caught there, it's a foul. So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Well, we're looking at somewhere in the region of 25 to 30 yards. That won't intimidate this guy.
And he was quick to react. And here's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. Bebeto goes steaming forward, and that's really well manoeuvred. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again then. Griezmann. Griezmann carries the ball down the right. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Mbappe. Now it's Bebeto, played out towards the right wing. Bebeto is having a shot, and he's found the net. The second half off to a spectacular start. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, just skips past his man. And he can clear it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Bellingham. Chance here to counter. Now it's Villa.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter.
Pedri!
Cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. No way he was going to be out-muscled. Vinicius Junior had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Valverde. Now it's Tchouaméni. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Somewhat off target. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
He's got away. Cross in, looks like a good one. Pedri. Oh, it's Bebeto. Christensen kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Madrid looking to pass their way through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe! So close to drawing level.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Tries to play it through. It's Maradona! And he's following up! There's a goal! Do not write them off! Back they come! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Lewandowski! Mbappe! There's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do.
Big header! In for the pieces! It's bounced back off the post. Pedri is flagged offside.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Distributed tidily. Lewandowski. That is a brilliant interception. That has not gone well. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Koundé, Alaba spots it and intercepts. Torreira Carrasco. Chouameni. Spread it left. Carrasco, great ball, and he's in here. Rudiger, Modric. Oh, played right into his path. Big chance! Torreira Carrasco. And that will be the final act. So that is it, the end of the road. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going. I know it can happen to even the best of us, but that doesn't take away from the fact...
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Rodrigo! Deftly away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Villa. He's one-on-one! David Villa! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Real chance! Yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Goulart considers his options. Koundé. The ball has bounced loose now. Griezmann. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Griezmann is in a really good position out wide. He's got full. Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Can he finish? They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have...
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Oh, he's caught him in or out. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Messi having a look.
Well, we're looking at somewhere in the region of 25 to 30 yards. That won't intimidate this guy.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior looking to penetrate opposition lines. Can he get it through? Nicely spread. Alaba cuts it out. Look at the space here. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. He's got away. Vinicius Junior! And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rudiger. Alaba. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. It's a goal kick. Guardiola is there, and he can pick it up. Valverde promptly onto that, and that is that. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pau Kubasi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Mbappe! Takes a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Koundé. Camavinga did well to stay calm there. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Bellingham.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way through. Bellingham! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Goulet. He's in a great position here. Goes for a shot! Goal! They're back within reach! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So is this the start of a comeback? And he cuts out the supply. Can he get on the end of this? Now, can they get him away? Now it's Rodrigo. In with the challenge. Bellingham. Chance here to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Vinicius Junior! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That is a great pick out. And that has sent him sprawling. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, well played, well played. Goulet is looking wide. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Crosses it in. And it's Messi. David Villa. Chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that interception was most necessary. Mbappe! Rudiger. It's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Throw in. Bellingham gets over and intercepts. Goulet looking to play him in. Alaba, nicely weighted ball, and he's worked it through. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot. They've done it. You don't keep those out. He knew he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
So now the difference is 3.
He's picked his way, chance for a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Villa. He might be in here! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Alexander-Arnold with the foul.
Cambio de jugadores.
Alaba has it out wide and in space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Oh, that's fabulous! Bayer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Valverde, driving forward. Mbappe! Bayer claims comfortably.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Mbappe. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Neymar receives it in a decent chance! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Howson gets it clear. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He is through here.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Point-blank header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, easy pickings there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Endrick. Guardiola. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through. Mbappe! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Fran Garcia attempts a clearance. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Modric. That's a throw. Delivers the ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Endrick. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Endrick. And this is Hazard, just the keeper to beat! And the shot! It's in! So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Fran Garcia. Rodrigo might just make this. Bellingham. Great vision. Endrick. Now it's Mbappe. There will be 4 extra minutes. It's a pretty loose pass. Alaba calmly anticipates. Arda Güler. And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your final thoughts, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Se ha encontrado unas llaves de coche con un llavero en forma de balón. Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. This, of course, the Saitama Stadium, looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch, so much like classic European stadia. And as you can see, we've already started here. And Messi! Oh, he's been caught, and again! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's there to hit it! It's a loose ball. And one more try! And he's there to belt it away. Costa Curta. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
And this is Batistuta, and he's straight offside. Roberto Carlos. Danielson. He's shifting through the gears here. Played in by... Terrific header!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
That has not gone well. Danielson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. Oh, smashing header! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
They're back in possession and ready to go again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Kimmich. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Japan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, and I think the ref has just reminded him that he'd been warned earlier.
Number 20, Danielson. Coming on to replace him is number 13,
Griezmann.
The attendance
Nice looking
for this
ball.
match was 62,005.
Roll in acres of space out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has found the way through. Nice interception, well timed. Rodri gets rid without sophistication. Can he get on the end of this? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Girassi.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Davis gets good distance on it.
2 added minutes has been
Ball's gone out of
indicated.
play.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
He's picked his way through. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution for Japan. Number 9.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Messi.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Number 18. Batistuta. Coming on the field.
There's the header! It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. We are already up and running again. Stoichkov gets into a good position. Hoisted. Oh, what a climb! What about that from Fernando Torres? And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for options for movement. Musiala tries to play it through.
There will be 1 minute.
That's been won straight back. Now it's Beckham. Knocks it into space. Park Ji-sung. And he's managed to get free. Played. Bullish header! Saliba. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Please be made aware that smoking is
Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? That's rather hopeful. And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And he's there to retrieve it. And that will be the final act. Japan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Japan can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Mbappe. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest.
Big header! And he's there to belt it away. Beckenbauer. So we're still where we started right now. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. De Nielsen. De Nielsen! And that would have been some goal.
De Nielsen just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! And that's caused a worry or two. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. Should changes him with that pass. And it's made its way to him. Well, played right into his path. And that's been won straight back. Now, can they get him away? And the pass is intercepted. Bruno Guimaraes. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, and I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Japan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say...
Chance for a shot! Just off target.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Taken back almost at once. Now that's well seen too. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. De Nielsen. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's had it nicked away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's a cute ball. Dink through. Van Dijk cuts it out.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Substitution. There will be 3 minutes added time.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
From stands located by the gates.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 16.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Rategi. Coming on the field. Number 17. Messi. Number
Menu.
18. Vinicius Junior. Substitutions taking place.
Ball looks a good one. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's in space and looking for options. And this is Stoichkov. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Extra time reaches half-time.
Please join me in
Plenty of tired limbs and minds out there. We may be looking at penalties here.
Anniversary today.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? So, for the last time, who dares to win?
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 5, Menu. Number 3, Tenver.
That pass has been
Coming
well
on the
intercepted.
field, Number 15.
Vinicius Junior
Number
going full
13.
tilt down the left. Now it's Mbappe. And Van Nistelrooy! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Van Nistelrooy has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Mbappe.
2 added minutes has
Now
been
it's
indicated.
Torres. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Yeah, the longer it went on, it kind of became inevitable that it would end this way, and while each defence can be proud, they've got very little say from here. It's up to the keepers now.
Areas shown on this map. Thank you
It
for
has
your
gone the full
cooperation.
distance and then some. It will be decided by penalties. So this one to set the tone. And he puts them one up.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Beckham is the next man in the spotlight. One-one.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
And so the captain steps up.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Stoichkov is second man up. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Manchester United are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Oh, what a save!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Park Ji-sung will take the third penalty. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Messi is fourth up. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Torres is the fourth man to step up. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Manchester United at the point of no return. It's in. Pick that one out.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Bergkamp just needs to keep his nerve here. That's won it! Japan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think...
Japan get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? This, of course, the Saitama Stadium, looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch, so much like classic European stadia. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. That has not gone well. Stood up well to him there. Oh, it's Batistuta. The less said about that pass, the better.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of distributor, ball carrier and link man, and sometimes even track back. But he can do it all. He has an incredible...
Oh, smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Van Dijk. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's found a way past. He has found the way through. Serves. Gets his head on it! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And we have our very first corner. He's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's another throw. And that's going to be a goal kick. Ribery. Rooney. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Rooney. Looking to play him in. And Ribery! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ribery clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that should get the job done. Looking for options for movement. And he decides to cross it. And it's hoisted clear.
Rice really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Triol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. Akanji cuts it out. Now it's Torres.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And it's Rice. Good chance here! It's their second corner of the game. He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. In with the challenge. Akanji. Rooney.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Fernando shapes to shoot!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And he has been fouled there. And here's Griezmann. Japan have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He'll fancy himself from here. Messi! Right card, getting this one clear. That's a little off target. Now it's Rooney. Good ball over the top. Torres! And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
Well, he was sure he was going to pull that off.
Now it's Camavinga. Tries to play it through. Might be dangerous. And he shoots! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Galatasaray have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter.
David Villa! And he nearly went all the way.
Villa really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Corner number 2 then.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So, third corner of the game. Up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Galatasaray looking to pass their way through. Now it's Rice. Well, they've put it back in a hurry. Beckenbauer.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
No way through. And here's Rooney. Lovely ball. And Torres! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Fernando Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's picked his way through. David Villa. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Japan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rice. Galatasaray were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Roberto Carlos, and there's green grass ahead of him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Saka. Rooney. No luck with that dink over the top. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Japan still chasing a one-goal deficit here. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. He's Saka! Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. And he's there to retrieve it. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the shot! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
The goal scorer.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Griezmann, number 20.
Galatasaray are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Can he get on the end of this? Stoichkov is in a really good position out wide. Oh, well played, well played. He's a sharp little ball here. Decent chance! It's in! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
After 68 minutes is number 18, Gabriel Batistuta.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Japan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Adams gets across to intercept that. Tries to pass it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now the breakaway. Roberto Carlos.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again. There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Japan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Great vision. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's onside. Stoichkov with a definite foul there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution for Japan. Number 10, Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Bergkamp.
Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Real chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Japan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Oh, sweet feet. Beckham. Oh, good take and a good air. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! They've scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Number 8, Pep Guardiola.
He is through here. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Fernando Torres. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Van Dijk.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Referee's given a throw. McAllister kept aware and did it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Manchester United against Japan.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So we're up and running. And it's Salah. Forlan. Pressure coming in from all directions. Looking to go deep. Khan claims it without any fuss. Salah. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Aims beyond the defence. Forlan, played out to the right. Thinks about the shot, takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come. Tries from distance. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Adams attempts a clearance. Japan have the chance to go the other way. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Well-timed, excellent interception. Adriano, man they call Imperatore, the Emperor.
Indeed, when he gets his game in good order, he is pretty much untouchable with that monster of a left foot.
Can be a showstopper, that. Cannavaro tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. Well read, and the danger is averted. He can get that clear. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Japan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now it's Raul. Chooses to go crossfield. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous. Danielson proves just a little bit too strong. Chance! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Searching pass he's played there. Otto gets across to intercept that. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cross, neat, and the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And that has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in a great position here, and he's onside. And up he goes! And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Distributed tidily. Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. Fires it in low.
Messi.
Very much a man of this moment. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here.
That's good defensive concentration.
Manchester United have their third corner. Tries to get it clear. Not the most accurate pass. Japan are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Cannavaro gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
He's picked his way through. That is great defending, so alert. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Messi! He's having a shot! No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort...
It's Adriano! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that's really well manoeuvred.
Played down the flank.
It's a pretty loose pass. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Japan certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Saka, and he lines up a cross, and he's taking no chances there. Back in once more.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Denilson.
Oh, really well played.
He's got away. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Time and again they are repelled. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And it's a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And he's had a hit! Griezmann gets it away. Batistuta. And now a sudden chance to counter. Saka. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. Skims one in. Out towards the flank. And it's Beckham. Takes a shot!
The attendance for this match.
Terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution in progress.
They're up to 5 corners now. Mohamed Salah!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Over to the left. Great defending, strong and determined. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Shot could be on. Big chance! Oh, and it's come back out to him. And that was very necessary. Oh, they could break here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Knocks it into space. Oh, some tackle that. No way through, so back it comes. Now it's Raul. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Nicely weighted ball. David Villa. Japan still have the cards to affect this game. That has been cut short. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That is good alertness. 75 minutes played. That is a great pick out. Great chance! They've scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
After 77 minutes is number 20, Danielson. Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Japan get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Gets his head on it! And he's quick to get it clear again.
Substitutions taking place.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Torres.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now this shape! There it is! Oh, offside.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he was quick to react. Looking for the run, and he's worked it through. Forlan gets into some space.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Somewhat off target.
added minutes has been indicated.
There's the crossfield ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Hazard. And he's had it nicked away. Costa Curta. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking to play him in. Oh, that is shoots! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
And when the manager... And there goes the final whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, the draw was always likely to be on the card, so...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Oh, that's a there's the shot! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Japan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's Bale! They've got to be quick to recover this. Goes for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Rooney, and he's... Rooney! Goal! 2-0, and in next to no time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position, and it's played. Big header! It's a goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally...
Shapes to shoot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rooney actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, it's come loose. And now they can spring out of defence. Batistuta receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Bale. And the pass is intercepted. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Knocks it into space. And he thumps it clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice interception, well timed. And it's Roberto Carlos. Danielson gets into a good position. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Chance! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And this... Batistuta!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Danielson receives it in a good position here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Tries to play it through. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Roberto Carlos has created one goal already.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's got away. A header! And that has been cleared.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Danielson picks it up out wide. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Rooney. And it's been played through. He's found a way through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. We have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. Good read, needed to be. This ended up in no man's land. Danielson in acres of space out wide. Messi. Throw in. Looking for options for movement. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through. Camavinga. Now it's Bale. He's through here. That is good alertness. Khan punts it upfield. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Children's announcement.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Substitution for Russia, number 13, Rooney, number 7, Hazard.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Bale, number
Well, I
3,
think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too
number
open.
11, Mbappe, number 22,
This one shot, surely!
number 18,
Conte.
Bukayo
Saka.
number 2,
No, that was never going to make it.
number 25.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's managed to get free. No luck with that dink over the top. Beckenbauer.
This is the time you need that pace.
And the flag has stayed down. Cucurella gets rid without sophistication. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Danielson is flagged offside. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's batted. And Batistuta! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Cleared away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Substitution.
Japan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more.
Batistuta takes a shot! Messi. Might be danger here.
Japan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Mbappe gets through on his own. That is a brilliant interception. Messi! Messi aimed beyond the defence. Japan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Beckenbauer. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's shifting through the gears here. Park Ji-sung! He scores! Japan are level. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Japan, after 75 minutes, is number 13, Park Ji-sung. Substitutions taking place.
Japan can make their change now with a break in play. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get on the end of this? Now the ball... Up he goes! Oh, the ball's come... And it's come back out to him. Oh, just lacks a decent finish.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Somewhat off target, and it's Van Dijk. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Japan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
Japan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Khan getting this one clear. Oh, that's well spotted. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way.
And Stoichkov! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught napping, and he's following up! Messi.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Costa Curta with the clearance. He's just misjudged that one. Oh, what a ball! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution in progress.
Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very leggy.
This is Bergkamp. And a chance! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao plays it in. All hands on deck for this one. He's got full. Denied by an instinctive save.
Pulisic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Threads one in. Bergkamp. And there goes the final whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Park Ji-sung picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The Saitama Stadium looking a terrific picture, as always. One of Asia's best purpose-built stadia. Well, we're on the way. He is through here. Now here's the terrific header. Oh, split-second reaction.
Griezmann is offering a right smile there.
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
David Villa is there, and he can get that clear. Japan have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Tries to pass it through. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Alexander-Arnold to Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Beckham. He's on it. Can he get away? Griezmann. Foot in.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's managed to get free. And it's played it. There's the header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Van Basten. Adams gets across to intercept that. Costa Curta, tidy with his distribution. Looking for the run. Danielson looking to run onto it. Decent chance! Goal! Japan! The breakthrough strike! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann.
Japan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That's a decent clearance. Barcelona have their third corner. Beckham goes short, and he's gone back. Shot, surely! Now, how often do you see that?
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now, who's going to be first to this? He has found the way through. Flings it across. Ribéry charging forward, the ball at his feet. In with the challenge. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Ribery looking to penetrate opposition lines. Van Basten. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Messi. Applies the finish! That's a half-decent try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Now that looks a decent ball. Denilson delivers the ball, climbs up big! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. Brilliantly cut out. And he thumps it clear. Alexander-Arnold. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mighty effort! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Japan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Japan have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Van Basten. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Cannavaro. It's a pretty loose pass. And Batistuta! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Japan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
Van Basten! That was superb goalkeeping.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There's the shot! Messi. And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
Japan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Japan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period. Oh, what has happened here? He's picked his way through. Griezmann. Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ribery. Odegaard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Adams. That pass isn't the best. That's good running with the ball. No way through there. Griezmann. And it's Messi. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Mbappe. Griezmann gets a foot in here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Denilson is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
David Villa. Now it's Villa.
The attendance for this match was
Mbappe.
60,000.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And he's intervened well there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe! Oh, sweet feet. Aimed beyond the defence. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. He won't be happy with that one. Over to the left. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Not the most accurate pass. He might be in here! Japan have got it back and they'll have another go. Beckham. Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Van Basten. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Substitution for Japan. Number 9, Griezmann. Number 20, Denilson. Number 11, David Villa. Coming on the field, number 13, Park Ji-sung. Number 21, Stoichkov. Number 23, Beckham.
Beckham. Can he get it through? Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard!
Substitution for Japan. Number 10, Messi. Coming on to replace him is
Ødegaard.
number
Ødegaard!
14, Bergkamp.
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
No, that's been intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Japan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, that's well seen too. Ribéry. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Costa Curta getting this one clear. And he's in on goal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Mbappe. Takes a shot. Tries to get it clear. Stoichkov absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with...
And the shot! That is some save from Khan!
Substitution for Japan. Number 18,
Beckham to take it as usual.
Coming on the field is number 15, Fernando Torres.
Beckham with the clearance. Japan are looking to go forward now. Saka. Very nicely done.
1 minute added time.
Now it's Van Basten. And this is and the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. And that's it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
And if you do have a chance,
would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team.
Japan are utterly focused on their objective here. A single point and the job is done. Can they do it?
Against Boca Juniors.
It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium. So it's down to business here. Japan come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Batistuta, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game... And Batistuta! Has a look up and drives it forward. Out to the left it goes. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Rodri. Yamal. Oh, this looks sharp. Ekitike. Denilson. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Rodri. Yamal. Beckenbauer, Messi, and he's on a charge. Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Knocks it out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vardiol. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Victor Nilsson. Yamal nicked it back promptly, threads one in. Still goalless. Ekitike looking for a run-up. There's a sharp little ball here. Griezmann was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ekitike tries to thread one through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Batistuta does well to get it back. Griezmann. No, that's been intercepted. Rodri. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he has been fouled there. Yamal taking charge of the dead ball. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Messi! Oh, that's a brilliant save! Costa Curta gets it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Yamal. Timber could try cutting inside here. Yamal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Japan with the corner, they're first. He can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And Messi! No, not quite.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Just eases him off the ball. Can he get it through? Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi. Played into space out wide. He's found a way through. Yamal! Goal! Boca Juniors! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Boca Juniors are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Can he finish? And now it's a race for the ball. Ekitike. Ambitious ball here. Oh, super find. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Searching pass he's played there.
Van Dijk.
Beckenbauer. Adams. That has ended up in no man's land.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Van Dijk. Now it's Messi.
Adams cuts out the pass.
Messi.
He is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Messi.
Nicely weighted ball. Great vision.
And this is Messi.
Oh, good spread. Plays it across. It's a mighty effort!
Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
It's a throw-in.
Substitution for Japan. Number 9, Griezmann.
Van Dijk.
Number 20.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Vardiol gets across to intercept that.
Sergio,
what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Serginho. Strong running down that left flank. He's picked his way through. Serginho. Ball driven towards the far post.
Roberto Carlos
Is there, and he can get that clear. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Rodri. Now this could be a chance. Japan perhaps contemplating their next change here. And he's had it nicked away. He's in space and looking for options. Shot at goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Serginho is onto it in a flash. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Serginho goes on a run down the left wing. Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Timber. Now that looks a decent ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Messi.
Now it's Yamal. Could move up a gear here. And he's managed to get free. Looking for the run. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution for Japan. Number 10, Messi. Number 5, Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the field, number 14, Bergkamp. Number 8, Pep Guardiola.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And this is Torres. Now it's Simons. Japan are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Torres. Oh, he's bustling through here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Raul, he has found the... There's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
18,
It's their second corner of the game.
coming on the field
And it's
is
been taken short.
Number 15, Fernando
Can he
Torres.
finish? And the ball's come loose here.
Boca Juniors nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mbappe. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh, that's well spotted. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And a quick announcement today that
Your final
memorabilia
thoughts,
from
Jim?
today's match
That's
is now
a
on
fairly...
sale.
So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag.
Against Japan.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Japan cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Opts for safety.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of the hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally, in view of his brilliant skill set.
He might be in here! And Messi! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Park Ji-sung turns back here, probably the best option. Adams passes short and sharp. Japan leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence... Oh, that is asking for trouble. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a really well-measured ball. Very nicely done. He's found a way through. Good ball, good take. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Memphis Depay tries making a foray down the right. Griezmann. Batistuta. Cannavaro. And it's Vieira. And it's Memphis Depay. Vitinha. And this is Bebeto. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Bebeto. And this is real chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
"15 minutes till half-time. Memphis Depay. He's had it taken off him. He's a sharp little ball here. Danielson gets into a good position. Vieira. Cannavaro. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Park Ji-sung. That's Beckham. Now it's Bebeto. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Danielson. He's shifting through the gears here. Swings in across. Shot, surely! 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nice looking ball. That is good alertness. That's a little off target. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Vitinha, Cannavaro.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Spread it left. And he cuts out the supply. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Villa. And the shot! You've got to be quick to recover this. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Hello everybody, and
How do
this
you look
is
back
a
on the
quick
first
reminder to
45
let you
minutes?
know that you'll
Well, I'm
be
a
able
little
to
bit
catch
worried for
today's
them,
match
and the way they've
broadcast
looked
live on our
in
club's FM
transitions,
station.
Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Japan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're off again.
Japan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Beckham standing over it. Japan are looking to go forward now. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. It's just beyond his reach. And here's the chance to counter. And he's had it nicked away. Beckenbauer. Vieira. And that's going right the way across. And here's Vitinha. Some resolute defending there. Van Dijk. No, that's been intercepted. Park Ji-sung. Japan just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Beckenbauer. And it's Vieira. That's Cannavaro. And it's Vitinha. And he's forced to go back. Looks a good ball through. Adams cuts it out. Cannavaro.
Japan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Here's a Nielsen! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Memphis Depay. Batistuta. Batistuta! Oh, that wasn't far away.
This is the time you need that pace.
Batistuta is onto it in a flash. He won't be happy with that one. David Villa. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Bebeto finds himself offside. Manchester United choosing to make the first change. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Beckenbauer. Oh, this looks sharp. That is ended up in no man's land. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And this is Batistuta. Beckham. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Messi. And here's De Bruyne. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, the voices from the stands are becoming that much more frantic now. They are doing everything they can to help the team.
Well, it's often understated, but they can have an impact on games like this. It's time to respond in kind, up their game.
Stoichkov, and he lines up a cross, and he was alert to it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Costa Curta has given away a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
De Bruyne. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Now it's Hazard. He shifted it to the flank. Has a look and plays it forward.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Beckenbauer makes the interception. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Messi. And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. That's that, the end. Japan are going up, and now they can dream. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Japan really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what ultimately decides games like this, but not on this occasion. They played the game and the occasion beautifully.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match.